emotions, yes. The powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. We smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
God damn it. This pitching bullshit. Hurry the fuck up.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Swing, batter, swing. Give him a give him a slide.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Now
back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
I give him a breakfast ball, man. Watch this shit. They're swinging at it. They're swinging at it.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Working on striking out the side in the first. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Tommy Pham comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now batting, Joey Wendell, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Popped him up. Swanson is there, and that retires the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. So digging in now, Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball one. The 1-1 home. Hard ground ball to third. Duffy has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
The windup and the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Count remains at 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled, and whoa, this is off the third base bag, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around second is Markakis, looking for three. Markakis takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and I can't believe people paid money to watch this, as a simple ground ball is going to wind up as an inside the park home run. That is some miserable defense.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. pops this one up. Wendell ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And, boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Avisail Garcia. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
0-1 the count. Tehran's ready. Here it is on 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop the mitt. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Josh Donaldson is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. 2 men on, 2 out, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Austin Meadows, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Inciarte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tehran's ready. Here's the 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna is retired to kick off the inning. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Nick Markakis will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little low. It's 2-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Popped him up. Zunino shading to his right, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there.
Well,
the 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Rays.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pham, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retired. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Adam Duvall.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll throw behind the runner to first. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Flowers, the runner at second with one away. A swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batter.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here is Avisail Garcia. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Choi, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5. And these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Acuna on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out of the inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In there for strike one. And he takes strike two.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to...
Belted high in the air out to left. Acuna racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Markakis coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next bit?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
No hits to this point. Teheran sets. Here's the 0-1. Grounded on at his front foot. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Come on.
Pulled toward right center field. Markakis giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swung on and missed. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Here it comes on 0-2. Left center, base hit.
Oh my God!
Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Grounded down the third baseline. Here it comes, 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. In now, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Flowers on second. Inciarte is over at first with 1 away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Vero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Vero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Markakis at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
The batter,
In now,
1.
Willy Adames.
Shortstop, Willy Adames.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead.
Back-to-back Jack, baby.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Here we go, Tampa.
Yeah, talk about two guys clutching up when it matters the most. The first home run draws them even, but the next one gives them the lead. Two guys rising to the occasion right there, and this ball game has been turned on its head.
Up next for
Into the
Tampa
box
Bay,
now, Austin
the right
Meadows.
fielder, Austin.
Left side, but well foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swanson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that ends the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Kiermaier calls everybody off as he takes control for out number 2.
Up next for
Stepping
Atlanta,
into the box,
the catcher,
Tyler Flowers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Jesse Biddle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
number 63.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Lord.
Wendell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is. Johan Camargo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 17, Johan.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Previous history with Blake Snell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Sliding into the box, Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. To third, Duffy right there on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
5. Freddie.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great. Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Tampa Bay Rays used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Blake Snell gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Drive home safely.